All right, Leo, it's your turn. What's up? I'm Vanessa Claire, and this is Bigger Nine Tarot. All right, so how you doing? I hope you all have been doing well. Welcome to the channel. We're gonna start off with an oracle card. Get right into it. All right, I already set my intentions to have a fantabulous reading for you guys. All right. All right, so my dear Leos, nature, heart chakra, and at the bottom is so funny, is live in the present, heart chakra, and this is my get outside and smoke some weed card. And if you don't smoke weed, it's bringing your energy to the level of acceptance on the scale of consciousness, which is 300. It just brings you to the point of, you know what, everything's not that bad, and it's okay. All right. Now, this is my get outside and walk around barefoot and soak up that natural earth energy. And I know a lot of people are like, ew, walk outside barefoot, whatever. I don't care what you say. Like, what I believe is that the earth holds a serious lot of grounding energy. And you can suck that in with the simple task of walking outside and standing on your lawn barefoot just for a couple minutes. Take a couple deep breaths in. Clear your thoughts. Ground yourself, go back in, wash your feet. I don't care. Whatever makes you feel better. Oh, geez, Louise. Anyways, moving on. So, Leo. Let's get into it and see what messages we have for you. Oh, what's this? This is the 9 of coins. And that's my sign for, you don't need to know, it's a secret. It's your own self-worth and your self-abundance. Maybe like, are you keeping it together? Queen of Wands in the middle, representing you. The Temperance, beautiful. The 3 of Cups, ooh, I like it. The Hermit in reverse to the Queen of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune to that 9 of Coins. I feel as though you have this stability about yourself, like financial stability, that all made sense. Financial security within your own, I want to be like mindset, like you get what you need to get done. Okay, what goes up must come down. It's like rolling with the punches and dealing with your shit as it comes. Okay, the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. This is a lot of just you killing it, like killing it. With the Queen of Wands, she's a social butterfly. She gets out. Everybody likes her energy, all right? She has a lot of fierce, get it done kind of energy, all right? And the Hermit being in reverse, it's getting down to your own inner vibration. When the Hermit's upright, it's like being a little recluse, staying in your little own energy, nobody else's. And when it's in reverse, it's digging in deeper. Right? And the Queen of Wands is in reverse as well. That's sticking to your damn self. And so I feel as though there's like some serious self-affirmation vibe, you know, of just telling yourself and reminding yourself of your badassery, basically, and how fierce you are. All right. Now over here we have the Temperance and the 3 of Cups. It's going out. We're going to be like mixing and mingling. I'm going to be like paying for your friends possibly too. That's kind of, it's the 5 of Coins. Yeah, that's a, no. Seeing balance. This is kind of the vibe of, hey, remember that last time we went out and I paid for everything? Now this time, can you get me back? All right. And not seeing it through your friends and being okay with it though. Like still like being chill about the whole situation, understanding that possibly like maybe they didn't have it that time or this time or whatever time it's, and you're not going to like hate the situation. Like I feel like you're not hanging out with these specific friends for like petty things like that aren't going to get between that. Like you got them, you know what I mean? You got them because you got it. You made that money and you have it yourself now. But what is that? The Lovers. Ooh, baby. All right. When there's a mad single vibe. All right. If you're in a relationship, this is kind of like seeing balance within your friends, possibly paying for a lot of things and wanting to get get it back, and instead like kind of retreating and getting down into your badass vibes of, I want to be like, hey, you can do this. But if you're single, if you're single, story changes a little bit, and that kind of energy attracts love to you. All right. I mean, even if you are in a relationship, it attracts more love to you and more genuine connections that are like serious. I don't know, like they're the Knight of Wands, and it's being nervous of pursuit. It's nervous of pursuit, so it's kind of the feeling of being good with yourself and allowing it to drop in your lap, like true love dropping in your lap, and that's how it works. You be good with you, boo, and then it comes waltzing in the door unexpectedly because you're not looking for it. You know what I mean? And if you're in, it's being nervous about it though. So there is a little bit of energy of, how do I say this? I'm going back and forth from single to not single. Single to not single. Single to not single. Single to not single. It's really interesting. The perspective. You might be thinking about, like if you're in a relationship, you might be at the point where you're like, remember when it was fucking, when the single days, the good old days, I want to be like, but it cost you, like, it cost you a lot of money going out with them, you know what I mean? With your friends and living that single life, possibly. This is interesting. If you're in a relationship, it's being nervous about attracting that kind of love and knowing that you are fierce and that you deserve it and all that stuff, but you can't do shits about it. So it's like nervous of the fact that you know that it will just waltz into your life one day, you know what I mean? And you don't want to, I feel like you're good in the whole, this is a Leo standing its energy and being like the shining star and not needing anyone's help, but it's and in that sense you're attracting more love because you want to help other people, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, and even though you're like, no, don't scratch mine, they're scratching it, it's gonna get scratched, you know what I mean? Someone's gonna scratch your back. You know what I mean? Like, that's, I'm like, ew. It's so funny. It's a nervousness about the whole situation, but it's a beautiful feeling though, to accept that kind of love in your life. Like once you get your back scratched, you're like, oh yeah, now can you get up higher and go down lower and over here and over there and all right. Anyways, moving on. This deck represents them and their side of the story, and when I say them, it can mean a lot of different people. It's whoever you think of when I speak. Sure. All right, the moon is at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Saw the universe and the four of swords. The four of swords. No. This person, you might meditate on them. You know what I mean? On the situation. How do I say this? You might dream of it, the ascension, the gentle, like, you might be getting, like, I want to be, like, subtle drop-ins from the universe about, like, a connection of love. And they're like, no, I don't want to think about that. We're gonna redirect it. But, however, it's, like, it's a... This is a vibration that I just feel like it's inside of you, outside of you. Six of Pentacles, it's a give and take thing. So yeah, I feel like it's just, you feel as though this person possibly maybe a gift from the fucking universe, kind of. I don't know if they're here or not. I don't know if it's a thing. It's the sun. It's within you. That's your card. It's feeling, that's your own ascension. That's so. The love that you radiate within you is going to be reflected back to you. Yeah, mad and corny, but I want to be like, that's seriously what Jackie and it stresses you. It's like knowing, that's so funny. It's like having a hard time accepting love. You also might be dealing with a person. Oh, you also might be dealing with a person who has a lot of bad thoughts. But you have bad thoughts upon that person. It's just, no. No, this is you. We're just overthinking the whole situation. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get into them. And the King of Cups in reverse. It's not being emotionally intelligent, reacting to their emotions consistently. And the Ace of Wands. They get an idea and they go. The Queen of Pentacles, the Prince of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords in reverse. This is that type of person who is like, oh, that's so funny because it's like reacting to every single thing that's going on and all their emotions and not being able to handle themselves, right? And the Three of Swords have thick skin towards what everyone says, so I get this like pouty vibe of like, I don't care what you guys say. You know? Like, yeah, I'm Queen Bee. With the Queen of Pentacles crossing the Three of Swords, it's like setting in their own like they're taking care of what needs to be done, like taking kids to school, like going to work, paying bills, like doing all things, you know what I mean? And they have the means to do whatever their things that they have to take care of are, right? Again, with the friends and family too, just paying for everything. That vibe with this person as well. The Three of Swords is having thick skin to what other people say, possibly when I want to be like, possibly when this person is not around. This person may be a busy person. That's interesting. They may be a busy person, and it upsets them that they are a busy person. They get all fucking upset. This is sulky, moody, jealous. They got two sides of them. They got their, this is bipolar as fuck. Oh my god, manic. Up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, so one minute they have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They're reacting. They're getting jealous. They're all upset. They're all in their feels. And you're like emotional as fuck. And then if I crisscross applesauce this way, are the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. That's being like put together and not giving them snap, standing in it vibes, like, and getting the job done. Like, and now that I look at it like this, dead on, we have a king and a queen, right? And I didn't even notice that, right? I didn't even notice it. And it's, how do I say this? The logical brain and the heart space brain, but that's very logical too because it's grounding earth energy. This is zenning yourself out, grounding earth energy. It's like they also have a lot of good ideas back and forth within themselves, but they have like no one to share it with, kind of feeling like they feel as though they're like, I want to be like, they're just so smart. They're just so smart and they have all the best ideas and no one to share them with. That might be, like I said, they're a person who like has a lot of time. They're busy a lot, and I feel as though they work a lot, and they have like, this is interesting. Let me get one more. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's regretting, like, it's maybe like regretting that. Of course I have, okay, so the Four of Swords, that's meditation. I feel like this person, like, it's very overwhelmed. The Nine of Wands fell on the ground. All right, so that's my sign for they're dropping the ball on, like, I feel like it's robot vibes. When they feel like they are getting into this work vibe, and they're always going at it, and they're consistently, like, at the grind, and people are pitching at them, I feel like that they're not there, you know what I mean? It makes them regret even, like, they may go outside and take a deep breath and ground themselves as well, like this whole oracle shit, just to kind of cleanse their thoughts and know why the fuck they're here in the first place and why they're doing this in the first place, to ground themselves. They may meditate a lot, but I feel like they're like, kind of like, there's a little bit of like, I feel as though I'm working too hard. You know what I mean? It's too much. There's a lot on the plate, and there's steps to feeling like, I feel like once they're like told no so many times, you know what I mean, with their ideas, and I feel like regarding work or whatever, something's got to give here with their energy, and I feel like they are absolutely fully aware of it. One more, and then we're moving on to strength. It's an inner vibration, but they are taking it, they're fighting it because it's their stability. Okay, it's their stability. So their natural instinct is telling them every fucking thing else. Like, there's a reason why we get upset when we don't like our jobs, and there's reasons, and they're just. So, I don't know. It's a thing that I feel like they will, if they are, ooh, baby, look at this. The Lovers right here. It's the only one. It's a sign. Their sign for it's a secret. They're just trying to love themselves too. They're trying to attract love, but they're doing the same thing you are. So that's like a magnetic force that you may not be able to fuck with. And you'll know it though. Like, I'm not sitting here telling you to go and like, you feel attracted to someone, then like jump on it, but it's a different magnetic, but you won't expect it. It'll come out of nowhere. This feeling of like, oh my God, I cannot live without this person. It's going to like come over you, and that's when you know. And if you're questioning it and you're doubting it, then it probably isn't it. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying. All right, we're moving on. Let's get some advice for you guys. A voice for my dear Leo. Should be even. We are at 7 of... No, that's a 5 of Wands. Why did I think it was a 7? I don't know. King of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Takes time. The fight. What's the fight about? The Queen of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you... Another king and queen on the table. This is very, like, this is magnetic forces. And this is a fierce fucking pairing of king and queen. It's a grounding energy. Before it was Queen of Pentacles. Now it's the King of Pentacles. Very grounding in your logical energy. Very, like, dad vibes. I like to say daddy vibes. You know what I mean? Just like, ooh, yeah, everything you say I will do. It makes sense. Like, ooh. It just makes sense. Queen of Swords. I feel like it's just taking your masculine and your feminine and like collaborating with people when they're having like, I want to be like hard times possibly with the 5 of Wands and just be like, I've been there, done that, I've seen that. And what's that? This is kind of saying that like perspective upon your life, whether like all the bad shit that's happened to you in your life, you can look at it and linger on it as like bad shit that's happened to you. I'm still not over it. Or you can be like, this has all been prepping me for like my best this life. I've learned this and this and this from this exact situation. You know what I mean? It's like, it's something that takes slow amount of time, and it's gonna be like the 4 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the 4 of Coins. I feel like when the 4 of Cups in reverse, it's kind of delusional about how long it's going to take. Like it's not even setting any time frames. Why would I say that? Because like setting time frames is good, like a goal, and I'm gonna get this done by this time, you know what I mean? That's always, it gives your brain structure, and it's a good thing to do. But this is like being delusional about how long it's taken, and what it'd be like to get the grounding energy. So I kind of feel like it's, don't worry about how long it's taking you to get to here or how long it's going to take you to get to there. All right, it's your own self-worth. Build up your self-worth, like knowing that you can do this. And I want to be like-minded individuals will be attracted to you like a magnet to figure it out. The Fool, it's a new beginning of being this grounded energy. This one more and then I'm moving on. It's the 6 of Pentacles. All right, to your perspective too. I'm gonna be like, you can approach this all differently and living in the now. And when you start looking at all the things that you're abundant in now, and I want to be like that, you've learned so many lessons from your whole life to get to here. More, that's like a very attractive kind of energy. You'll attract more of the good that you're currently focusing on in your life. All right, in the most unexpected and magical motherfucking ways. All right, anyways, moving on. Let's see. Alrighty. We're gonna move on. I hope this is resonating with you. And hit all the YouTube buttons. I feel like you guys know the drill by now. My channel likes those things too. Alright, you are being shady. What is that? No. Alright, watch out. Shit could get ugly. Ooh. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I like one more rebel card. Let's see. What's this all about? Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. I feel like that's the I don't want to accept this kind of like love into my life vibe, and I feel like it's all around you consistently. You're in the dark here. Stop talking and watch and look and pay attention and feel the feels and the vibes and go with that. Follow those, like the intuitions, and when you can jump on things and pursue them. That's interesting. All right, so moving on, and when not to. So this is a message from the universe. Something you need to hear right now because you are the universe. Excuse me. All right. Agreements, and something you're dropping the ball on, because when we drop a card on the ground, it means you're dropping the ball on it. So let's see what it means. All right, agreements. Oh man. Imagine just for one moment that we are all connected. Ooh la la. A different stream of consciousness originating from one source, experiencing and playing upon this physical earth plane in all its shadow and light to develop, grow, and become more. The shadow and light cause tension and resistance, but also allow us to see our ideas, thoughts, and creations manifest into the physical in order for us to create more and be pioneers, creating, unfolding newness for the sheer joy of it. It would seem reasonable that in our connectedness, I just added a D in there, you know? Okay, connectedness, we would sense anything out of balance. The natural order of the universe has all things moving back into balance in whatever way possible. We often call this an agreement, a contract, or karma, but you can see these labels may not be what we think they are. For all is just moving back into balance into love. So it's like a question mark, love. So whether your attention goes to your family, friends, work, colleagues, someone you bump into, someone you observe, someone you admire, someone you dislike, we are all in contract, an agreement with each other to remind us of the love that we are. Alrighty, y'all. I love each and every single one of you. And until next time, peace.